Hello and welcome to the Jackson State Football Playback Show. I'm your host, Rob J. JSU travels to Montgomery, Alabama to take on the Alabama State Hornets. Both teams struggling coming into this game. Alabama State on a 4-game losing streak. Jackson State also on a 4-game losing streak. JSU playing in this beautiful stadium here in Montgomery. It's called the new JSU Football Stadium, and I have some fans here to talk to. I think we have a couple of fans just to talk about this game coming up this afternoon. An Alabama State fan and a Jackson State fan, is that right?
Most definitely. We're excited about coming down to Alabama State. We're looking forward to this game. We got an invite, and we're excited. We're here with our son, and we're hoping to be a part of this great game today, and we're hoping that Alabama State bring it on in.
Yeah.
This is a historical black college, and we're just excited to be here amongst Jackson State as a rivalry.
Well, now, how are you with the Jackson State blue and white on? What is this about?
Well, I'm a Cowboy fan, you see.
Oh, this is not Jackson State.
No. It's Cowboys, but Alabama State going to roll today. We just excited to be here. But Alabama State is going to take it home today.
Well, I must say, it's a very
yes, sir. Beautiful stadium.
We're excited that it was started in 2012.
Yeah.
We believe that, you know, we're excited that the historical black college is doing great things and utilizing the funding. So people donate to your historical black colleges because it's all about, you know, celebrating the young people.
Right, and you told me that you have a son. He's in high school now. He's being recruited.
Being recruited here. Shannon Harris is recruiting here from Mobile, Alabama.
You think we can kind of steal him and come to Jackson State?
Not really. No. We like Alabama State. We're rolling with them. But we appreciate you, though. We appreciate you.
I think I may need
I don't know. It depends on the scholarship.
Well, that's true. That's true. That's true.
I think I may have to talk to him a little bit and see if we can sneak it. But I really appreciate you guys talking to us.
Thank you, man.
Thank you
Bless
so
you.
much. We're just
Bless y'all.
All right. Well, Jackson State and Alabama State moments away from kickoff here at Montgomery, Alabama at the new ASU Football Stadium. And for more on today's game, let's go down on the field with Spencer McClinty.
All right, thanks, Rob. I'm here with JSU head football coach Harold Jackson. We're getting ready to take on Alabama State University. Coach, your thoughts on this game?
Well, I'll tell you what, Spencer, this is a ball game we got to come out here and win. You know, the guys feel good about it. We just got to come out here and execute and play our type of football. You know, we come out here and do that. Like I told them before we came out here, we just got to come out and don't turn the ball over and don't have no stupid penalties. We do that, we'll be in pretty good shape.
Okay, both teams are on a 4-game losing streak. Of course, I'm sure you expect Alabama State to come out hungry and ready to get a win.
Well, you know how it is at home, you know, but like I said, we had folks come in our house and did what they did to us. Like I told the guy, we just got to come out here and we got to spoil some folks in their home now.
All right, talk about what we're going to plan to do defensively to slow down the rushing attack of Alabama State, of course, with their leading rusher, Malcolm Cyrus, who leads the SWAC in rushing.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's a great running back. You know, we just got to do what we have to do to try to slow him down, you know. So we're going to try to stack the box, probably stack it up there and have some guys up on the line they're going to have to beat us throwing the ball because, like I said, what they're going to do is come out, they want to run the ball. They're going to try to keep the ball on the ground as much as possible. So we just got to come out and try to stack the box up there and try to slow them down.
Third down conversions have been a hindrance for us on offense. Have we worked on it in practice, and how do we plan to deal with it?
Well, we've been working on it probably for the last 4 or 5 weeks, because that's been our problem, because like I said, if you get third down, you're moving the chain. So we got to execute on third down this week. We just got to come out here and do what we can to get it done.
All right, finally, Coach, are there any injuries or any outage from players that we should be concerned about?
Well, I'll tell you what, I think we're okay today. Like, how kids are, they're going to be hurt for the first couple of days, but they're trying to make the trip, so they're going to feel like they're ready to go. So we got a couple guys kind of nicked a little bit, but I think they'll be ready to go. All
right, thanks a lot, Coach, and good luck.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be back in a moment with the first half highlights.
Fly around, dominate, be great, finish on me. Get your game on, get your game on. Get your game on, get your game on. Get your game on.
Welcome to Mississippi 511.
You guys ready to watch the Tigers play?
MDOT traffic says it's all clear.
Let's go.
Check MDOT traffic before every game on the website, the smartphone app, or just dial 511.
Wait a minute, you got the tickets?
What does it mean to be healthy? To inspire future generations both at work and at home. To find that work can also be play. To find that reaching a goal is not the end, but rather another step along the road. Now's the time to know you have a partner on your journey, with the compassion of a cross and the security of a shield that opens doors to a healthier life. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Mississippi.
It's good to be blue.
Okay, now try and go to your happy place.
Oh no, go to your happy place. Okay, going to my happy place. Riverwalk, my happy place.
Hey, sorry dude, I kinda sat on your pizza.
Oh, no. Go to your happy place, go to your happy place. Riverwalk. Now that's my happy place. Riverwalk Casino Hotel, Vicksburg's happy place.
Must be 21 to gamble.
When you are looking to further your education, there's only one university that towers above the rest, Jackson State University. Jackson State University is one of the leading universities in research, technology, and innovation, graduating more than 1,300 students annually and a consistent growth in revenue. Jackson State University is ranked #1 amongst the HBCUs in research and development. Make the right choice, the one choice, one Jackson State University, changing lives one student at a time.
Find your true South, only in Mississippi. Go to visitmississippi.org and start planning your trip today.
Jackson State's Harold Jackson and Alabama State's Reggie Barlow had plenty in common going into Saturday's game in Montgomery. Both coaches were trying to end 4-game losing streaks and close out the year on a positive note.
Tails is his call. Heads as it is.
Want to defer?
Receive the ball to defer?
Yeah, want to defer.
Alabama State won the opening coin toss. They've offered to defer choice, making the second half. Jackson State, you'll receive the ball.
By virtue of Alabama State winning the coin toss, JSU's offense would take the field to open the game. Kennard Brown's return to the 24-yard line is where Jackson State's offense would begin. The Tigers' first play opened with a 12-yard pass from Lamontiez Ivy to tight end Jabari Payton. In fact, Payton would have 2 catches on the drive as JSU drove the ball across midfield. Robert Johnson had a pair of first down runs on the drive as Jackson State would move the ball effectively. But a sack on Ivy would stall the drive and JSU was forced to bring in Darcy Williamson for the punt. Jackson State's defense did not allow the Hornets much on their opening drive. Ronald Fuller forces ASU's quarterback out of the pocket and Arian McCree stops him for a short gain. the Hornets went 3 and out and had to punt it away. The kick was short. Unfortunately, JSU's Justin Jemison had his back to the ball, which hit him, making it live, and the Hornets recover for a new set of downs at the JSU 49-yard line. Focused on stopping the run, JSU did just that, as the SWAC's leading rusher, Malcolm Cyrus, was shut down by the Jackson State defense. ASU again went 3 and out and was forced to punt it away. Jackson State tried to get its passing game on track, but Ivy was unable to complete a pass on the Tigers' second series, and they were forced to punt. Willie Bell's good special teams play limited the Hornets' punt return as they started from their own 39-yard line. Alabama State then used some razzle-dazzle to move the football. Receiver DeMario Bell took it into JSU's territory on a 25-yard end around. Alabama State stayed with this running game as Cyrus moved the ball inside the 20 to the Jackson State 13. But Antonio Sutton's tackle of Cyrus for a loss helped to end the drive, and ASU settled for a 28-yard field goal attempt. Preston Clark's kick sailed wide right as the Hornets failed to score after the 8-play drive. Jackson State then began to move the ball on the ground as Rob Johnson ran for close to 50 yards in the first quarter as Jackson State moved the ball into ASU territory. However, the drive ended when Ivy tossed an interception across the middle. The first quarter ended with no score and Alabama State with the ball at midfield. The second quarter opened with a nice run by Alabama State into JSU's territory. But one play later, ASU quarterback Daniel Duhart connects with Earl Lucas, who made the catch, but he fumbled the ball and Antonio Sutton recovers as JSU takes over at the 12-yard line. Ivy opened the drive with an 8-yard run, which was followed by Robert Johnson with a first down run to the 30-yard line. Dan Williams then hauled in a short pass and turned it into a 40-yard reception to the Alabama State 35-yard line. Unfortunately, that drive stalled 3 plays later, and the Tigers had to settle for a 45-yard Ryan Deasing field goal. The kick was good, giving Jackson State a 3-0 lead. Neither team could muster much offense after that, and it appeared JSU would go into the break with a 3-0 lead. But Alabama State engineered an 11-play drive just before the half and tied the game on a 26-yard field goal by Clark. Both teams went into the locker room tied at 3.
All right, I'm back here with JSU head football coach Harold Jackson. You told me before the game started that you wanted to kind of focus on Cyrus and stop him. You seem to have done a pretty good job with that, but there were other running backs that were able to get good gains against the defense.
Right, you know what, that was one of the things that we worked on all week is stop him, because you know that they was going to run the ball as much as possible, and he's a great running back, you know, and so he's leading the conference out there, and so we just had to do what we had to do to stop him. So somebody else had to beat us, you know, but we weren't going to let him do it.
What does it mean to be healthy? To find that work can also be play? To create new traditions while honoring the old? To find that reaching a goal is not the end, but rather another step along the road? Now's the time to know you have a partner on your journey with the compassion of a cross and the security of a shield that opens doors to a healthier life. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Mississippi.
It's good to be blue.
When you are looking to further your education, there's only one university that towers above the rest, Jackson State University. Jackson State University is one of the leading universities in research, technology, and innovation, graduating more than 1,300 students annually and a consistent growth in revenue. Jackson State University is ranked #1 amongst the HBCUs in research and development. Make the right choice, the one choice, one Jackson State University, changing lives one student at a time.
Get your game on, get your game on, get your game on, get your game on, get your game on.
Welcome to Mississippi 511.
You guys ready to watch the Tigers play?
MDOT traffic says it's all clear.
Let's go.
Check MDOT traffic before every game on the website, the smartphone app, or just dial 511.
Wait a minute. You got the tickets?
All seemed well at the half as both school bands put on thrilling performances. Alabama State would get the ball to open the third quarter, and JSU's Javancy Jones picked up where he left off with the sack of Alabama State quarterback Quintarius Toppings. Toppings would get off the turf and run for a pair of first downs to the JSU 49-yard line. Then, 2 plays later, Toppings connected with Earl Lucas on a 51-yard touchdown pass as the Hornets extended to a 9-3 lead.
Flag on the play.
The Hornets held JSU for no yards on the first 2 plays, but Jackson State was able to keep the drive alive when a scrambling Ivy was hit out of bounds, resulting in a 15-yard penalty and a first down.
Late hit out of bounds. Number 8, defense. 15 yards added to the end of the line. Automatic. First down.
But Jackson State could not take advantage and had to bring on the punt team. JSU would get the ball back when Arian McCree forced a fumble that was recovered by Stacy Noble at the 45-yard line. The Tigers immediately made the Hornets pay when Ivy went deep for Dan Williams. He hauled in a 15-yard catch down to the ASU 15-yard line. JSU would face a 4th and 1 at the 2 and decided to go for it, but a delay of game penalty pushed it back 5 yards, and the Tigers went for a 24-yard field goal attempt. Deasing's kick was blocked, and JSU was unable to put points on the board as they trailed 9-3. Alabama State then went 11 plays and capped it off by a 1-yard touchdown plunge by Khalid Thomas to extend the lead to 16-3. The fourth quarter started with Alabama State scoring another touchdown, this one coming on a fumble recovery in the end zone, making it 23-3 Alabama State. The JSU offense continued to struggle as Ivy was sacked twice on the drive, forcing another punt. The Hornets started at their 47-yard line and drove all the way to the JSU 15. ASU's drive stalled, and Preston Clark booted his second field goal of the day, extending the Hornets' lead to 26-3.
Clark's kick is good.
Jackson State did manage to get into the end zone, though. With 3:28 left in the game, Ivy hit LaCorey Tucker, and he fights off defenders for a nice 26-yard touchdown catch, but it was not enough as JSU falls 26-10 for the Tigers' 5th loss in a row.
All right, I'm back here with JSU head football coach Harold Jackson. Another loss, 26-10. Alabama State wins the game. Your thoughts on the game?
Well, I'll tell you what, Spencer, you know, like I told the guy before the game started, I said, we go out here, this is the ball game that we can win. But as long as we let these guys hang in here and they feel like they can win it, they're going to win it, you know. So we just got to, I don't know, it's a tough loss, and because this was one that we thought we can come out here and win it and get back on the right track, you know. They was excited about it before the ball game started, but unfortunately we just didn't get it together, didn't come out and execute and do the thing that we supposed to have been doing.
At halftime, there was a big melee, a big fight between the two schools, the two teams. Your thoughts on that?
Well, you know what? We usually come out and we warm up in the end zone. What we probably should have done went to the other end of the end zone, but they feel like we was intruding up on their territory, and so it just got a big fight going. And, you know, unfortunately it happened, and I hate we didn't take them on our guys on the other end of the field, and I guess they just feel like that was their spot.
Well, we all know the history between Jackson State and Alabama State. It's a very rivalry. And, you know, we just came out just trying to stretch, get warmed up for the second half. And, you know, they just came to us with that. But, you know, we still had it as well. But, you know, there's no further comments with that situation.
Your thoughts on this football game?
Frustrating. We've been trying to get wins lately, and we're trying to have some type of pride about ourselves. But obviously we couldn't get out with the win today, and it's frustrating, but we got to keep working.
What did the Alabama State defense do to slow down the Tiger running game? There was a couple big runs that you had, but for the most part, they were able to contain you and the other running backs.
They made adjustments, but that doesn't change the fact that we need to execute. But they made adjustments and they stuffed some runs. But I mean, we still had to execute and keep playing. So that was it.
What does it mean to be healthy? To create new traditions while honoring the old. To inspire future generations both at work and at home. To find that work can also be play. To find that reaching a goal is not the end, but rather another step along the road. To remember that to give really is to receive. And to make choices today, keeping tomorrow in mind. Now's the time to know you have a partner on your journey with the compassion of a cross, the security of a shield, and the power of a card that opens doors to a healthier life. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Mississippi. Live healthy. Live blue.
It's good to be blue.
Okay, now try and go to your happy place.
Oh no, go to your happy place. Okay, going to my happy place. Riverwalk, my happy place.
Hey, sorry, dude. I kinda sat on your pizza.
Oh, no. Go to your happy place. Go to your happy place. Riverwalk. Now that's my happy place. Riverwalk Casino Hotel, Vicksburg's happy place.
Must be 21 to gamble.
WJSU 88.5 FM is a leading provider of cool jazz programming, news, and information to a diverse audience as a service of Jackson State University. Visit us on the web at wjsu.org.
Find your true South, only in Mississippi. Go to visitmississippi.org and start planning your trip today.
I'm one. I'm one.
We are one. One choice, one community, one family, all united by one university. Jackson State University.
So Jackson State unable to end a 4-game losing streak as they come to Montgomery and lose to Alabama State 26-10 in the game. Good news for Jackson State as Dan Williams would make 6 catches for 92 yards, just a few yards shy of getting 100 yards for the game. In the game also, Lamontiez Ivy would throw for 212 yards in the ball game. He did throw 1 interception, but it was not enough as Jackson State loses in the ball game. Joining me now is to talk a little bit about this game is former JSU football star and NFL football star, college football Hall of Famer, Jackson State Hall of Famer Willie Richardson. Willie, when you look at this game, what went wrong for Jackson State?
Well, it was a tough loss, really, to tell you the truth, you know, and the reason I say that because I thought the defense played well enough to win tonight. And the thing about it, man, is that any time we get in a position where we can get first downs and touchdowns, we didn't take advantage of it. And I think they got to go back this week and work with the offense. Get the offense working like the defense worked tonight. If they do that, then we got a chance to beat Texas Southern and hopefully win the rest of our game this year.
When you lose a game like this, you're on a 5-game losing streak. How do you get the team? How do you get the mood back into it?
Well, you made so many mistakes. It shouldn't be hard for practice this week because everybody made mistakes. And I think you got to go back and try to correct those mistakes you made and get ready for next week. You got to try to win a game. I mean, the season's not over yet. So I think they got to get ready for Texas Southern. Correct the mistakes, do some things. We just made some mistakes tonight that you don't normally make offensively. I thought the special teams played well. Defense played good. But offensively, we really got to go back and get some things done.
And you don't think this is a bad ball team?
No, it's not. It's a good ball club we got. And the thing, we just haven't had any breaks where we can try to win a ball game. Sometimes when you win a game like this, you know, if we'd have won this game here tonight, then you got a chance to get ready and get everybody excited about going back for the next game. So I think that going to Texas Southern next week, go out there, try to win that ball game, end up with Alcorn State, and that'll be the end of the season.
All right, thank you, Will. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
All right, Jackson State falls to Alabama State 26-10. Tigers drop to 1-6 in conference play. Jackson State up next will take on Texas Southern in Houston, Texas. Join us back for those highlights as the JSU Playback Show continues next week. Thank you. Join us then.
Whoa!